And so Morant will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Bam Adebayo is out there with Tatum. Then there's Ja Morant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Lillard in at the two-guard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and...
Like, we focus on gameplay for
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Adebayo in at the 4.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Now, Doncic, following the three-point attempt by Jokic.
Well, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
First trip to the free throw. Line for him in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The West again cannot hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Antetokounmpo against Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Moving against Morant. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The West again cannot hit. Tatum on the wing. James covering. Lillard outside. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard attacking and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Jokic, no good. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Doncic with the block. And he gets it back. West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. And the dunk by James.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Morant kicks to Tatum. Doncic against Lillard. Nice D from Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Giannis, no good. Here's West now. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Now here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to Doncic. And the West can't hang on to the ball.
East ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Lillard. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The West again cannot hit. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. The West trails by 3. Pass to Jokic. Kicks to Embiid. Back to Jokic. And he hits the jump shot.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly. Making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Morant looking around. Lays it up off the glass.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Ja Morant.
You know what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
The West All-Stars have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lillard from outside. The shot, no good. And it's the West taking it the other way. Irving passes to James. Rebound by the East All-Stars. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Lillard with the ball. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on. Increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Now, here's Jokic. James outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum. West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Word has it that LeBron spends over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Doncic against Morant. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Morant outside. Giannis kicks to Morant. then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And then for the East All-Stars, Pascal Siakam comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Lillard. Here's Fox. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Siakam. Rebounded by Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Fox kicks to George. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Tatum on the wing. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now, here's Fox. Passes it to Randall. Now Fox. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. And he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And the pass to Embiid. Irving with a clean look. They get the rebound.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Tatum looking around. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And James throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Mitchell. The tray. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving against Morant. Irving drives in. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from LeBron.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
High post try. And no good that time. And it's the East going the other way. On the wing, Mitchell. James covering. Here's Tatum. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Irving. Pass to Jokic. Back to Irving. Tries yet again. And he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And that one's good. Morant.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
LeBron passes to Jokic. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another 3 from the East.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
James outside. And James throws it down hard.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Now, here's Morant for three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Antetokounmpo. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call.
Personal foul.
And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for John Morant. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league. And because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Giannis. He's got 8. It's rebounded by the West.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The kick out to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket.
31.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Markkanen in at the power forward position. Lillard scanning the floor for 3. That shot off. And the West will go the other way now. To the paint. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
With the putback. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 10 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Back to Markkanen. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And the East leads by 2.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Here's Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers in the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Julius Randle. Joel Embiid comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Edwards.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Edwards has come in for the West. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. No points in the game yet for him. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
East ball.
And here is the East now. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sabonis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the East leads by 2.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Sabonis grabs the board.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. And Jokic slings it in.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Here's Lillard. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Back to LeBron. He dishes it to Embiid. Kicks it out to James. Clock at 6. Embiid trying to break loose. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for the West All-Stars.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Lillard from outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Embiid. And that one, good. Embiid's got 6.
Just the late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And stolen by Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
There's just an edge to Lillard's game. You better bring your A game defensively, or he will eat you alive.
Catching up on changes for the West. Jackson, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Paul George comes in for James. Halliburton subbed in for Luka Doncic. Siakam is checked in for the East. Holiday comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Halliburton passes to Jokic. And the 3 off target. Jokic has gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. Didn't think that was going to go in. 11 points in the game.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Inside, here's Jackson over Lillard. Jackson misses. George against DeRozan. He kicks it to Lillard. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Halliburton. The dish to Edwards. Halliburton outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. Morant comes in for Jrue Holiday. Now here's Morant for three. The West All-Stars pull it in. Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Over Siakam. Misses off the left iron.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Halliburton finds Jokic. Back to Halliburton. Down low. The shot, no good. And the East now will go the other way with it. Mitchell passes to Sabonis. Stolen by George. Here's Jackson. Some nice passing here by the West. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. That one's on Morant.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Giannis, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Now a timeout called by the East.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
James checked in for George. The East trail by three. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's LeBron. And the rejection by Giannis. Tries again. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Morant outside. Three-pointer. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. Trailing by two. Outside for Halliburton. Irving against Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. The West making some changes. Embiid comes in for Jackson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton. Pocket 2. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by the East. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And how good has he been at the line?
He sure has been. I mean, you could tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Morant. He has 6. Passes it to Giannis. Morant outside. Siakam outside. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Irving dishes to James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. A tight game here in Utah. Here's Mitchell. Changes up. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
This is to DeRozan. Now here's Morant for 3. Bangs on the trifecta. And it's a 6-point East All-Star lead. There's the pass to Irving. Morant with the steal. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Embiid kicks to Jokic. Pass to Doncic. Irving against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the line. Irving can't hit.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The East making a switch. Lillard's checked in.
Boy, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Here's Doncic, and just miss after miss right now.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Back to Morant. Teardrop shot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Siakam's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And DeRozan kicks to Morant. Looking to end his cold spell. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it's the East All-Star.
With the score, your West All-Stars, 51.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and that'll.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's LeBron James, and it's Jackson, and at the 5 down low. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Here's Lillard. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Giannis. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And so here are the West All-Stars. 7-point differential. James in the post. Tatum on him. Jackson gets the bucket.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability. Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Outside Jackson, fires from deep. James, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Getting ideal positioning and using it to capitalize on the offensive glass, that's evidence of the strength that LeBron James has.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Tatum passes to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Here's James going inside.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Lillard outside. Out to Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
He hits both from the strike. The West trails by 4. Irving from long range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a deep three from Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Kept alive. There's Embiid, and he converts the layup. Embiid's got 8 points.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Boy, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
3 points.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
On the wing, Doncic lets it go from deep. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high-percentage shots.
Catching up on changes for the West. Julius Randle's checked in for Embiid. Paul George comes in for LeBron. Edwards has come in for Luka Doncic. Halliburton subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Tatum. The East All-Stars check on 2 more. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Now, here is Halliburton. No one near Randle as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Halliburton in the corner. Nice open look, but it's no good. The East leading by 8. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense, but the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and... Man!
Oh, my! What a play!
A a dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing here by 8. James kicks to Irving. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup. That's now 8 points for Jokic.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
So it's the West now. Pass to Jokic. Puts one up from 19. That one rolling around and rims out.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the dunk by James.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The East making a switch. Morant's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Feeds to Embiid.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East, and so he makes both from the line. The West trails by 8. To the inside. Jokic passes to Embiid. Nice move. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Tatum. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. James. Here's Jokic. Count it. Jokic has got 12.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's James. The open shot, Jokic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 14 points for Jokic.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your team?
Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Doncic, no good. The East leading by 9. Here's Morant. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the West. Fox comes in for Doncic. Here's Jokic. There's the feed to James, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
Both free throws good from Morant. The West trails by 13. Irving passes to Jokic. They need this over Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
The West making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for James. Paul George comes in for Brown. And Doncic is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell outside. And another miss by the East. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 11-point game. The kick out to Irving. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Embiid, no good. The East leading by 9. Here's Morant. Excellent D there from George.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
Jokic finds George. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Gets a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Lillard's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3 from Tatum. West All-Stars with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And Doncic gets it to go.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Tatum. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And here we go. The East with a fast break. Here's Lillard. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic. Some will say Trey Young. Some might even say Ja Morant.
The third quarter comes.
The East All-Stars, 93.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
The quick look, no good that time. The West trails by 10. Halliburton passes to Jokic. Here's Embiid. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Up again, the offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. May soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. LeBron's checked in for George. Luka Doncic comes in for Edwards. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Halliburton. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Right side, DeRozan pulls it up. The West All-Stars pull it in. LeBron outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Doncic. The West trails by 12. Here's LeBron. Jokic trying to free himself up. LeBron, no luck. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Bucket is good.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Passes it to Jokic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lillard left side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Lillard. Looking to get back on track here. From down in the low post. It goes. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for the East All-Stars. Irving passes to Jokic. Goes back up. Embiid trying to break loose. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 20.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass. He's got 22.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Doncic against Lillard. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Personal foul.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Adebayo. Jason Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's John Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Jokic passes to LeBron. Here's Embiid. He dishes it to LeBron. Jokic with it. Lillard picks him up. 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Embiid. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Tatum on the wing. Good on the bucket. And the East leads by 14.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Morant against Irving. And stolen by Tatum. Shoots. And it's Morant missing. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Lillard missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the West. They trail by 14. Doncic against Tatum. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Up top, Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
And at 250 sees Embiid as a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Here's Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that set.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Timeout called East All-Stars. Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you, he did a really good job anchoring the defense tonight. He was just blocking shots left and right. The opposition apparently did not get the memo about this guy's ability to block shots, and he made them pay for it.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the East All-Stars coach was going over with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 10. Here's James. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Over in the corner, Lillard. The pass to Morant. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jokic passes to Doncic. This one for three. It's hauled in by the East.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Morant on the follow. Morant's got 26 points.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Here's Jokic. Kicks it to Doncic. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lillard misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
LeBron passes to Jokic. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Jokic grabs the miss.
You know, another 10-cut moment here, because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's the three-point line. It's Doncic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by James. Looked like a goaltend, yet they're saying it was on the way down. Count it.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy